We had heard rumors that AMR was going to be expanded. It looks like Forerunners is going to get a first shot at it coming on the 22nd. So it appears that the patch notes here for Forerunner server has been released. This is going to go live August 22nd. And it does not seem to be that the Apple problems right now are going to affect the Forerunner server. So at least we're going to get to play around with some new content and test it out before it gets into global. The first thing that they're going to be changing, it does appear for us here in Forerunner, Season 4 is going to end this week. We'll get a week off, and then Season 5 is going to get kick-started. They're going to be giving out season rewards for this now. There were going to be a new season exclusive emote that we're going to get if you rank Platinum 1 and above. And for those of us that want extra skins, there will be the Mine Modeler Greed skin, which is a season exclusive guild pattern that everybody will get. All right, so this is just enticing you to play this a little bit more, especially if you're frustrated with the Ingrid comps right now. They're going to be changing the maps, finally. So the central keep will change, the defense tower will also change. It does appear, though, that the central keep will just change to the tower map that we have right now in Season 4. So that will be kept. So the stronger defenses are just going to go into the map. But Season 5 will give us a new map for the towers. And at least now there's a little bit more variability in us to coming up with different defenses and not, persistently go against the same meta over and over again. We're going to have a new Demon Epic Soldier, the Garnet Guard, and it will, it does not say here exactly what he does, so I guess we'll have to find out when he drops into the game what his special skill is going to be. But it looks like the Season 4 Demon Soldiers will be available as dropped in meteorites, just as they've done previously with all the other ones. There is going to be a new feature called the Gladiator's Gauntlet. So this will entail the top 32 ranked guilds in Guild Wars this season. They will qualify in a single elimination tournament, it's what it appears to be. And you're going to get exclusive rewards based on your rankings. So they have said that right now they're going to limit that to 32, but that might change in the future as the guild versus guild content is optimized. And they said they're going to have interface improvements. We'll see. That might be just like zoom, the zoom icon, the magnifier glass icon, so we can see things a little bit clearer. Maybe the Demon Soldier interface changes a little, something. All of this we find out as it rolls out. So that's one of the big changes. The other one, of course, is going to be that we're going to get new type of meteorites now, new currency in the game. We're going to have the Titan Forge and the Wisdom Forge. Of course, each one corresponds to the new type of meteorites that are going to be available in Watch Our Realms now. This can be attained, it appears, from the new stages that are going to be dropping. So stage 19 to 22 are going to be the new artifact meteorite stages. We've heard this in the past that something like this was going to be coming. With the new meteorites, it does appear that the Titan meteorites were going to be able to forge artifacts for ground heroes, and the Wisdom meteorites will give us the opportunity to forge artifacts for Platinum heroes. So now we have specific artifacts for whether it's a ground or a platform hero in the game. We're going to find out what type of special effects they are too as they release this. I'm going to keep an eye on the test server to see if we have any indication as to what the Titan artifacts and the Wisdom artifacts are going to be. But new AMR stages, new content for us to play around with and try to figure out. They're also going to be setting up filtering options for gear sets. Again, it's just hopefully that they clean up the gearing interface a little bit more so we can get to stuff a little bit quickly. The assets sorting based on different conditions. I don't exactly know what they mean by this, but maybe we can sort it based on substats or based on how it rolled. I have no idea. This is all very vague. Usually we just find out about this stuff when it rolls out into the game. They're going to optimize the layout. That's what I was looking for, is the layout. And then the logic of the recommendation settings interface, and improve the smoothness and frame rate of the gear interface. So these are all just little minor changes that they're going to make sure that we can just change gear a little bit more efficiently. And they just threw this and the others, so they're minor changes, but I think that this is going to be welcome, because in Drake's Chasm for Nightmare 3 and Nightmare 4, they're going to be removing the mythic extract and legendary extracts as part of the chest rewards. So maybe this could give us additional drops on the other materials that we're more interested in, especially if we are in the end game, which most Nightmare 3 and Nightmare 4 players are. They added a toggle for a skill screen shake effect in the settings. I'm assuming that this is in relation to the arena, so we can turn that shake effect off. And this is something that we were previously talking about, especially on wars going on, that they added an Apex shop. They added a hero that you can only get if you get enough currency in the Apex Overlord rank. Well, instead of only now being 200 players, there'll be 300 players that can get in and try to get into that rank of arena. I would imagine that 300 is not even enough yet. They're going to have to really expand this, unless the currency for the Apex shop is going to be dropped in other areas of the game as we play it. And they have adjusted, at least this is for Forerunners, so this one won't impact you too much. They're just in the arena season calculation time. That's all Forerunner stuff. But the bigger thing here that most likely will also carry to global is GvG changes. So look forward to new maps. They're going to keep the Season 4 tower map for the central keep. So at least we'll still have the ability to toy around with those type of defenses. And AMR is expanding. So we were waiting for this, and it's coming. 19 to 22. So get ready. We'll see how tough it is in comparison to the current stages that we have available. Thank you all very much for tuning in and watching. We'll see you all in the next video, and please do remember to hit like and subscribe on your way out.